Greetings, YouTube. Happy New Year, and welcome to another crystal opening commentary. This time brought to you by MF_Doom. Man, freaking Doom. That's what his name probably stands for because he is hunting for Dr. Doom. He even has that special Doom profile pic. And it's a new year. I'm catching up on crystal opening commentaries. This guy's been very patient, and he has saved up almost 20 5-star crystals. I think it's 19, plus a couple 6-stars, and plenty of featured, both the old and the new featured, I believe. So we are looking for Dr. Doom in these featured for this guy. This would be an amazing start to the opening if he could land Dr. Doom in one of the first two of these featured. Now, I call these featured crystals Dr. Doom or bust because I think for a lot of players, they're just kind of underwhelming. I'm thankful that Void is in them. But at the same time, probably should have had another God tier champ besides Darkhawk as well. And Drax is the reason why this can be a drag. I like Drax just fine. I'm not mostly excited, though, when I get him out of the basic. So a featured is just a waste of 5,000 5-star shards in my book. But you're buying these for the shot at Dr. Doom. You're buying him for a champion that has almost as much prestige as Silver Surfer, but way more utility. That's for sure. So, come on, Dr. Doom. Get it in this crystal. Make it rain, Dr. Doom. Listen to Prof. Huff, even though this has already been recorded. Come on, Dr. Doom. Dr. Doom, there he is. Yes, I promise I did not look at this before I recorded it. Oh, my word. That is beast mode. In the second featured, I have seen so many crystal openings of this featured crystal where people open well over 10 and don't get Dr. Doom. Which makes sense because you only have a 4.2% chance to get the champion that you're targeting. All right, now, I don't know why, but he's got this random old featured crystal to open. And this one, I believe you wanted Sunspot, Stealth Spidey, Warlock. I think Void was in this one. Basically, champions that aren't like Red Skull. Oh, OG Thor is also in this, which you can't get normally in the basic. So OG Thor would be a solid pull. Hella Yellow Jacket. And speaking of the devil, I'm 2 for 2 in summoning the champion. That's awesome. Some people swear by the fact that if you get him to max sig, he still puts out a ton of damage. But I just think there are so many better cosmic champs now, and I will always miss who used to be a true cheat code in the game, and that is pre-patch 12.0 OG, not so limp with his hammer, Thor. All right, looks like he's looking to maybe dupe Dr. Doom out of 2 more featured. That would be amazing. I do not expect it to happen. That would probably be the greatest luck in any featured crystal opening I've been able to commentate if he pulled 2 Dr. Dooms and 4 crystals. Pulling 1's already better than most people. All right, Darkhawk. Like I said, Darkhawk and Void are 2 top non-featured champs in this, along with Venom the Duck, and Falcon is the opposite of Dr. Doom. It amazes me after today's offer that I was reminded that we don't have a 6-star Falcon, which I'm thankful for. I'm sure they're waiting to throw that into the next 6-star featured crystal, but he is just like his place in the MCU, so exceptionally average. I forget he's in the game most of the time until it lands on him. He deserves way more utility, and hopefully he will get it at some point. All right. The 4th featured 5-star crystal. Here we go. And Archangel, right next to Dr. Doom. That is solid, and he already has him. Is this a first-time Platinum Star? No, in fact, it looks like he has some signature stones thrown into his AA. Okay. This first video, we have a combination of, I think, 4 different videos in this crystal opening. It's about 4 minutes long. And it looks like we're not quite there yet. So, okay, he purchases a 5th 5-star featured champion crystal. Man, there are a lot of average champions in this crystal. Vulture, Beast, Inferior Iron Man, Satan's Sister, Thor, Jane Foster. Black Widow's in here. So that's kind of like OG Thor, a post-patch 12.0 trophy champ that has some utility. And Elsa is not frozen on his roster anymore. Pun intended. I have Elsa Awakened, and she's fine. She's not the worst champion, but not a champion that I think I'll ever use. Now, if I did Alliance War, she might be on defense. Maybe you can get some kills with her, but for what it's worth, I just haven't fallen for her in the same way I have other champions of the skill class, particularly champs like Blade and the champion that continues to haunt me, Begon/Aegon. Oh, a 5 crystal pop. You should expect hopefully one upper tier champ, and we got a bunch of B plus to A minus champions. Gladiator, Hulk, Sentinel, and Human Torch, which are new. Psylocke and Cyclops. You know, that's kind of like playing with a team in Madden that doesn't have like Tom Brady, or Brady in his prime, I should say. Now I guess you'd say something like Patrick Mahomes. I'm using too many sports references, and people are like, oh, sports. But you still have a bunch of like solid pro ballers. Like that's this opening. Now, I would hope in this next batch of 4 that he would get a God tier champ, but I'm not expecting it. A lot of Killmongers win this reel. Speaking of Killmonger, no freaking way. Oh my gosh. I don't care if this isn't the first time, and it's not the second time Platinum Star. I love landing on Killmonger. Ironically, he is much better in the game than any of the Black Panthers, and I love pairing Killmonger with Void for amazing synergy purposes. And Nihilus, no way! Speaking of Void, speak of him and he shall appear. He missed him in the featured, but got him in the basic, and it awakened his Void. That's an amazing pull. Screenshot nominee for sure. And suddenly, this batch of 9 is incredible. Wow. Don't try this at home, kids. This is just another amazing commentary of luck. We've had so many this week. And speaking of Black Panther, I love fighting with Black Panther. I love stacking bleeds, but you know, you compare him to somebody like X-23 who's got that regen going on. I think Black Panther needs more utility, at least some indestructible, like his counterpart villain Killmonger. And we are waiting for the last crystal. And we have Hyperion and the real X-23, just named her. And a champion that I land on constantly, but I guess he's never landed on, Beast Mode himself. I've been haunted by that guy. Like Thor Jane Foster, he was like a symbol of 2019 in my roster. With the crystals, and now we've got a ton more 5-star basics. Look at this. It's going to be really fascinating to see if this group of 11 is as good of luck as that last group of 9. In fact, I think he told me that we had 19 5-star basics, but if he opens all of these, wouldn't that be 20? Huh. I don't know. But let's see that first crystal. Ghost is there, Voodoo, and ouch, Red Skull. Not starting off particularly well. I think Red Skull is underrated and actually enjoy fighting with him. I just wish you had infinite parries to power drain. I hate that there are charges involved and eventually you run out of them. When I discovered that for the first time, I was a bit disappointed. All right, 5-star number 2. Warlock would be amazing, but Fiona Shrek is a nice consolation prize, and you do not have her either. She used to be trash. Now she is very solid, even after the sort of somewhat mini nerf after she just took down the champion boss too fast. All right, 5-star crystal numero 3. And we have ourselves... Oh, no. Especially next to Curvus Gloof. We have a Diablo. It's a new champion. I don't have a 5-star Diablo. I can't be reminded about the effects of alcoholism as well as this guy can. But this has been the first batch of crystals I can remember where the luck seems to be completely average. This is what I expect myself to get, and what many of you watching this expect yourselves to get from your crystal openings. And we have, in between Stealth Spidey and Vim the Duck, a very underrated champion in Mephisto. And it looks like he put some 6 stones into him as well. I think Mephisto got kind of a silent buff by stretching out that aura of Incinerate even more than it used to. I've been clipped by that several times. Speaking of X-23, X marks the spot 23 times with this genome chromosome. And that is a first-time dupe of X-23. Hell yeah. We have 6 more crystals, assuming he opens them all. I still have a feeling maybe he doesn't open one, because he said there's 19, unless my math's off, and Lord knows that happens a ton. And now we have ourselves a Moon Knight. Okay. It's exceptionally average. Only your second dupe of Moon Knight. Moon Knight is kind of a rare champion. I don't know why. He's been around forever. But I can't really pull him much either. He's okay. I don't really like that he interacts with the moon phase very much. All right, 5 more allegedly. Nicholas Fury. That just saves that whole batch of 10. And on top of that, it's a new champion. Oh, Sir Nick, St. Nick, coming to you in January, at least at the time of recording this. And that is just an amazing batch of 19. Nick Fury, Killmonger, Void, Sentinel, Human Torch, and an Iron Package is wrapped up for your reminder that not all crystal openings are created equal. It's not July 4th, Iron Package. Get out of here. All right, 3 more. Three more. And here we go. And Nebula is another underrated champion. We've had a lot of Venom the Duck misses in the reel. This is a first-time Platinum Star for Nebula. We'll never know. Your guess is as good as mine. 2 more. Man, this is a huge crystal opening. One of the bigger ones that I've had submitted to my channel in quite some time. It doesn't compete with Whaler or Cardiovert, but it is up there. And Corvus and Stark Spidey. Look at that reel. Corvus, Stark Spidey, Stealth Spidey. Unbelievable. And Stark Spidey is awakened from this? You got Nick Fury and Stark Spidey in the same batch of 10. Don't try this at home, kids. I've said that in the last 4 straight commentaries, and it is still relevant. You will not get this kind of luck. It is impossible for me to get that kind of luck. I don't think I've still opened Stark Spidey in a basic crystal, period. And we're finishing with Inferior Iron Man, but whatever. You can get him an Iron Package when you get Stark Spidey and Nick Fury. Wow. And now, last but certainly not least, our stars. Finishing off with not 1 but 2 6-star crystals. I gotta be honest, Mr. Doom, I always root for my subs, so I'm gonna be rooting for you in this, but you got just historic 5-star luck in those 2 videos that you could probably deserve, Kingpin, OG, Spidey. Why did I name those 2 champions? Because those were the last 2 6-stars I opened. So be like Prof and get mediocre 6-stars. I really can't complain about 6-stars. My roster is disgusting. It's just lately been very average, which makes sense because there are a lot of average champions, and this including Cyclops, Ebony, Coldslaw, and Daredevil. And Hela is better than average. In fact, I have seen, believe it or not, some pretty sick rank 2 6-star gameplay. But obviously, you're not going to celebrate her the same way that you would, say, a Captain Marvel movie. And now we have our last 6-star. Oh, just kidding. We're going to take a break from that and try to awaken Doom again. Haven't seen anybody splice those together like that. This guy. Look at that editing. Just making it easier on me. I appreciate that. I really do. All right. Can we end with 2 Dr. Dooms in one video? Feels like 30 years ago we got that Dr. Doom, but he did. And Spidey Gwen. Don't need to major in web design to get Spidey Gwen. And we have 1 final 6-star. Give him a Sunspot, Fishbowl, Red Hulk. Give him a Darkhawk, Killmonger, Void, Aegon, Domino, Corvus, Ghost, Namor, and Psylocke. Yep, average 6-star luck. Well, you can't win them all, and you won a lot of these crystals. Congrats, Doom. You were not doomed for failure, that's for dang sure. Pretty amazing crystal opening, especially until the 6-stars. And I appreciate the average 6-stars, because that's realistic. As always, I appreciate everybody who submits a crystal opening commentary. I probably have like 20 left to do, and I'm just trying to knock them out when I can here and there as I wrap up my vacation to Texas. Have a great day, YouTube. Thanks for watching.